You know what, Mud? I think we should go and try and cheer up Teresa. That was a bit of a harsh story, I must admit. Even weighing on my mind.
I bet you even sleep in that armor, eh?
Teresa, I brought you something.
My, how chivalrous. That's lovely. Thank you so much.
Incidentally, yes, I do sleep in my armour. You know, you gotta be safe.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
Hang on a minute, that's a bit far for a stroll. Where on earth are we going? This is a seriously long stroll. Where are you going, to Sasau or somewhere? Oh. Ooh. Going there.
That was quite a long way. So, are you going to tell me why we came here?
Here's where my brother is.
Oh. I didn't realise. Sorry.
I wanted to come back here, but I was afraid to come alone.
Oh, very wise. It's still not safe in these parts.
Sometimes I think it was my fault. If only I'd done more for him, he might still be alive. If we'd left the mine during the night with Matthew and the others, maybe it would all have ended differently.
Maybe, but I doubt it. You said yourself that Samuel wouldn't have managed the journey. You did everything you could for him, and if you'd left during the night, you wouldn't have saved my life.
I know. It's just so hard sometimes. I know I did everything, but it wasn't enough. How could God let it happen?
Well, like the priest says, God moves in mysterious ways.
I know that feeling. If I'd done things differently, maybe I could have saved my parents. But you can't let that take hold of you. You have to believe there's some sense in it all, in spite of everything.
I'm not sure I can. How can you hold on to your faith after all that, Henry? I'll never forget Samuel and Stibor and Papa, and I'll never be able to accept the injustice of it all. But I still have you.
I love you, Teresa.
I know. Thanks for walking with me, Henry. And for everything else. I couldn't manage without you.
It's a long stroll back again then. Fair enough.
I must go, Henry. Take care.
What are you up to, Mud? You're not causing mischief, are you? Right, dude. I think the Tony's still on. I think I might try and do some of those, and then I think we really need to go and see your hanker. Yeah. We need to go see her, dude. Ah, so there you are. Been looking all over for you.
How are you getting on?
Oh, better. A little, at least. There's less wounded than there was. Some got better. But there are more and more people in need of treatment. Someone gets kicked by a horse, someone eats something bad, another can't sleep or has the ague. Everyone's got a problem, and it feels like I'm the only one in the whole world who's able to help them. And Matthias, he worries me most of all. Brother Nicodemus helped me to move him here after what happened in Merhoyed. But he's still lying in a fever, and nothing seems to help.
I'm sorry to hear it. To be honest, you look all done in.
I know. I'm constantly on my feet, and when I get a chance to rest for a while, I don't sleep well. I keep having peculiar dreams and waking up. I get up in the morning feeling like I haven't slept at all.
Well, what do you mean? Peculiar dreams?
The same one. over and over. In it, the Virgin Mary appears to me.
The Blessed Virgin? Really?
Really, she looks just like in the painting over the altar in Sasau Church. I always dream that I'm back in Scarlet again. Like before. Before everything.
I understand.
I'm standing at the foot of the hill, with the castle behind me, by the walkway leading to the ore-washing tanks, near the woods. Uncle used to work there. I'm bringing him some food, going towards the pond. Then everything suddenly goes dark. I carry on uphill, along the stone channel up to the mouth of a huge cave. I go inside and the darkness surrounds me. But I keep going, and then I see sitting there in the dark.
Who? Who do you see?
The devil. He scowls at me with these horrible eyes. Then everything becomes engulfed in flames, and I try to flee from them. I run through the cave, but I can't find the way out. I can hear the devil behind me laughing horribly. When I can run no longer, I stop, and the flames catch up with me, and then I die. Then I wake up, still feeling the heat of the flames, and I can't get back to sleep again. All I can do is kneel by my bed and pray until morning.
And you have that same dream every night?
Night after night. It started some time ago and it never ends.
You said something about the Virgin Mary?
Yes, she's always there with me until it goes dark. She goes to the cave with me, but she doesn't go inside.
Have you told anyone about it?
No, no one at all, except for you. I was afraid people would think I was losing my mind.
Right. Well, it does sound a bit, mad.
I know. Sometimes I think so myself. But then, when the dream keeps coming back, I think it must mean something.
You're right. That's no ordinary dream you're talking about.
Exactly. I'm glad you don't think I'm mad. I was thinking, that maybe I should go there, but the truth is, I'm afraid. And anyway, I can't leave here. So, I was wondering, since you're here, whether you wouldn't go there and have a look around for me. You're able to take care of yourself. After all, you've been in battle.
All right. If it means you'll be able to sleep peacefully again, I'll go there, but what exactly do you want me to do there?
I don't know. Just go there and see if there's anything weird there, and then come and tell me.
Of course. Take care of yourself, and I hope things get better, with you and Matthias and everything.
Thanks, Henry.
Now that is odd. That is very odd, Doug. You have strange dreams. I doubt you'd tell me, wouldn't you? Well, guess we're gonna go all the way up to Skeleton. Come on, you two. Let's get moving.
The footbridge to the pools. This looks like the place Johanka described. What was it she said? I should go to the waterworks.
That means one of them caves up there. Yeah.
This is where they wash the ore. According to what Johanka said, I should go uphill somewhere here.
Come on, Dubbin. I've no idea how to get out of this. Because you're stuck, dude. Right, there you go. I can't see where the heck you're going, This is crazy. How come we can gallop in some places, and in some we're like really struggling to get anywhere. Right. I think. I mean, there's a cave over there. There's a cave up there as well. I wonder if she means the one up here. Somewhere up here. Here. Ah, here, yeah. Oh. That's a recent... That looks recent to me.
Oh, Christ, poor wretch. No doubt he wanted to raise the alarm about the raid on Skalitz, but those bastards got him.
I'm not so sure, Henry. That looks fresh to me.
Well, this is it. I thought it was supposed to be a big cave. Oh, maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Right, I'm not going to face the devil without something to keep me going. Like, that's going to actually help, really. What? You stay here and
Wait
keep an eye
here
on
for me.
Dublin.
Stay.
Yeah, you stay here, because if she's right, it's going to get quite toasty in there. And you don't want to go in there. Not if it's going to get toasty anyway. I'm not hearing anything. Is that a big cave? This is just a mine shaft.
Oh, Jesus, something stinks here. Oh, fuck.
Oh, truth. That's a lot of dead bodies.
Jesus Christ. He was only a boy. How in Christ's name did they get here? A shaft leading to the surface. Maybe someone threw those people down here.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to go up top then. Well, so much for the devil. I'm not seeing one, thankfully. Oh, you're still in one piece, so there you go. Right, well we need to get up there, dude. Yeah, we do. So, come on.
Here. Heal.
Right, let's get moving. Hello. What we got here? What the heck?
Who the hell are you?
You're a skeleton soldier. Devil.
Kurva. I won't let you give me away. You'll go down the hole like the others, you fucker.
What? Whoa. I thought you were a skeleton soldier.
Murka!
You're not a skeleton soldier.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Hang on. No. We'll have less of the language.
Ha! I'll slay you for that.
I don't think so, dude. Hang on a minute. I'm missing something here. Where's my shield gone?
I'm going to enjoy this.
Hang on. Why do you keep taking the shield off? Ah! Flipping it.
Come here, you fucker, and feel my blade.
Oh, thanks.
Ow.
That's not the strategy.
Ow.
You can just watch, you know, dog. I don't mind. I need to practice with my axe anyway. Who is this
Jesus
dude?
Christ.
I don't think he's going to help you much, dude.
Once I get done here, it's into the ground with you.
Well, I thought you were just going to throw me down the hole. Dog, you really want to stay out the way.
You fucked up there.
Really?
Hey!
I think you're the one who's making a mess, dude. Now that's interesting. That's a shield with a devil's scowl on it. It could be a deserter. Well, I'm not so sure. Something's definitely up, dog. I don't see any sign of... I mean, that's a skeleton shield. What was this guy doing? That'll be handy. I suppose if we come back and get this sort of stuff, we can make quite a lot of money. Well, I suppose I could do that now.
This is a small fortune. Fine clothing, armor and weapons. Serious loot. And a human faceplate helmet. Interesting. It seems this all belonged to those poor wretches down below.
Hmm. Where's the mine shaft then? Because he was dumping people down the mine shaft. Looks like he was just killing people and then dumping them down in the mine. Well, tell you what, Doug, I think I'm just going to grab most of this, take it back to Privet and then we'll go and see your hangar. Actually, look at all this blood, Doug. Look at it all. He's obviously been dragging people, killing them and dragging them all the way down to here and then dumping them down into the mine shaft. That's a lot of blood, Doug.
Blood. A lot of it. And it's been here quite a while. So that's where the murderer was hiding the bodies. Thank Christ he's finished.
Right, well anyway. We need to sell all our booty off and then we'll go and tell your hanker. Well, I'll tell you what, Doug, while we're here, let's help people make some decisions, eh?
Master Bailiff, this can't go on.
Oh, you've got yourself all worked up. Is there a problem?
I should say so. Things have been quiet for so long we've rested on our laurels. But the enemy never sleeps.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's still vermin in these woods. The two-legged kind. There's humans wandering around like they own the place. There's not enough men in the garrison. They're falling asleep on duty. All it takes is for some band of cutthroats to come back looking for some stash they've buried here, and we're done for.
You reckon we need more men? But where would I find them?
Sir, we can manage without a few woodcutters or farmhands, but men-at-arms are essential. Give me a few men, and I'll make soldiers of them.
That's tricky. Tell you what, I'm going to play it safe.
You're right. I'll let you have a few woodcutters and labourers.
Thank you, sir. That's a wise decision.
I hope so. Hey, you trying to get up, are you? You look as though you're struggling there, dude. Right, anyway, we need to go back to see you, hanker. You catch up, Mutt? Oh, there you are, dude. Well, there's your hanker there. So let's have a chat with her.
Henry!
I was in that cave that you dreamt about.
Oh? Tell me, what did you find there?
Everything was just like you said. There was a cave, and inside it was hell itself. I've never seen anything so horrible in my life.
And was he there? Surely not.
No. There was no devil there. There was a pile of dead bodies. Murdered. It wasn't a pretty sight, I can tell you. There was this fearsome warrior up above the shaft. He murdered a lot of people and threw their bodies down the shaft to hide them. He went for me too. He fought like a demon, but I overcame him in the end. His reign of terror is over.
Mary, Mother of God. Thank you for going there, Henry.
I won't forget that in a hurry. It almost cost me my life. Anyway, all's well that ends well, right?
I hope so. But, you know what? I had another dream. A different one.
What, you had a dream just now?
Yes, while you were away, I collapsed and slept like the dead. Brother Nicodemus even roused me in the end, because he was worried. And in that dream, the Virgin Mary appeared to me again, and I think she's trying to give me a message. She's trying to warn us.
Warn us?
Yes, it all makes sense, can't you see? That other dream about the cave, that was a test. Our Lady was testing me, and now she wants to give me a message.
What message are you talking about?
I'm not sure exactly what Our Lady wants to tell me, but I think I should tell the people. All of them. I can't just keep this to myself.
I don't know. It sounds a bit presumptuous.
No, it all makes sense. Mary, Mother of God, heard my prayers. I prayed every evening that she would heal Matthias, and she answered my prayers. First she tested me, and then, when I passed her test, she appeared to me again. Now I must do her will and pass on her message. And when I've done all she's asked of me, then she will heal Matthias.
Well, when you put it like that, I can see some sense in it. Not that I know much about these things, but I had a strange dream too, not so long ago. It was after Runt nearly killed me in Skalitz. I was back there again, in the middle of all that slaughter. It was dark everywhere, and I was carrying the sword Pa made for Sir Radzig. I had to fight my way through humans who looked like demons of hell. I found my parents, and then I woke up.
You see? It must mean something. These things come to you for a reason.
I suppose. But what do you want to do about it?
Well, like I said, I should go on the town square and tell everyone what Our Lady showed me in my dreams. Won't you come with me? I'd feel so much better if you were there with me.
Okay.
Rely on me. I'll be there.
Thank you, Henry. Come first thing in the morning and we'll go together. Or if you want, you can rest here. I'll take care of you and wake you up when it's time to go.
Yeah, okay, I'll just wait here.
Thanks. I certainly could do with a rest.
Take care. Good morning, Henry. Come on, let's go to the green.
Okay, after you. Go on, Mutt. Actually, you haven't said that.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
It is what you think it is. See? There you go. I always get you sausages. Right, come on. We need to follow your hanker. Make sure she's alright.
Here in Sasau.
Much the same as in Skalitz. That is, before everything. It's quieter now. Most of the work has been done, and everyone is waiting to see what the harvest will be like. Then everyone will be on their feet from dawn to dusk.
I pray it'll be a good harvest. So we have supplies for winter and enough to seed in spring.
God's truth. A couple of bad harvests and we'd be in danger of famine. Well, Let's hope it will be good. Every grain counts, especially now, with all sorts of bandits roaming the country, and a great army, too.
I hope Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush get it all sorted out before the harvest.
If those marauders carry on, they'll plunder the whole province. And then where will we be?
The best thing would be to hide the supplies. Bury them underground, so the bandits don't find them.
But what if they threaten the villagers? Most people would be happier to give up their supplies than have their farms burnt down or their livestock herded off.
Livestock can be hidden in the woods. Pa told me about it once.
Maybe. But you can't hide a farmhouse, or whole families. What if they take your children and threaten to cripple them, or the farmers? You can't do much work in the fields with your arms broken. And in the winter, it's even worse. They might as well dig your grave.
Sir Radzig would never allow that to happen, though. He'd come with his garrison, and those bastards who harassed his subjects would soon be hanging from the nearest tree.
I'd be happier, though, if they all moved on and left us in peace.
What if they don't move on, though? Then the only answer is cold steel.
You men and your endless fighting.
Well, that was cheerful, wasn't it?
How are things with the infirmary? Did they give you a bit more coin at least?
Unfortunately not. They said there'll be no more until St. Havel's Day.
But that's still a long way off.
I know. On St. Havel's Day, the payments come from the surrounding villages and the outlying farms. Some of them are supposed to pay in chickens, eggs, or other things, but a lot pay in groschen. Then they might give us more.
Now that is optimistic. Gone from being a pessimist to an optimist.
Since we're going to the market square, I could buy some meat at the butcher's.
You buy that often? I thought you said you had to save every groschen you can.
That's true, but you wouldn't believe the things those monks think up.
How's that?
You know they're forbidden to eat red meat. It's a sin. Saint Benedict forbade it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Neither did I until recently. But that's not all. The thing is, they have an exception to the rule. They can eat red meat if they're sick, so they recover faster. Then, it's not a sin. So some of them are always coming along with all sorts of ailments. So they can lie around in the infirmary and eat meat. Of course, the monks have precedence, so I have to go to the butcher's. And then, there's not enough money for other things.
Well, well, you learn something new every day.
I've even heard tell that there was a monk who tried to keep pigs in a pond at one time.
Why on earth would he do that?
To prove they're water creatures. The monks are allowed to eat water creatures, you see. Not only fish, but even beavers and the like.
That's good. I'd never come up with something like that. And how did it end up?
Take care.
I don't know.
And come home soon.
Maybe they drown.
I'll pray for your
That's
safe
good, though.
return.
I
As
must
always.
remember that one.
Thanks, Scooter. Not to worry, I'll be fine. I'll go then.
But no dice playing in Kuttenberg. Remember when...
Tell me, how is it, being in the service of Sir Radzig?
Well, it's a wonder he took me on at all after I lost his sword in Scalise. But it's great. For someone like me. I lost everything, and he gave me a second chance. And even a new home of sorts, if you know what I mean.
I understand. I'm glad you found your feet with Sir Radzig. That you found your place in the world again, and that...
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll surely find your place too, eventually.
I hope so.
Listen, when she visits you, the Virgin Mary, what does she look like?
Like I said, like that picture above the altar. She just appears in a kind of golden glow, in a blue cloak.
And then?
Then she beckons to me, and things start to appear. Pictures of all kinds. They look like the paintings in church, but moving, glowing with fire and lots of colours and this golden light.
My, that's really something. How is Matthias doing?
No change. He's lying in a fever and nothing helps. I'm really afraid for him.
He'll get better. Don't you worry. He's a tough little bugger. No fever is going to beat him.
I hope you're right. Actually, it does look like his fever is dropping a bit, but maybe that's just wishful thinking.
Didn't give her the plague. Oh, there you are.
Johanker, what are you actually going to do when we get to the market square?
Actually, I haven't thought about it much. I have to pass on the message from Our Lady to the people. So I'll stand somewhere and tell them what I saw in my dream. Like the itinerant preachers who are always wandering around the land.
I see. And have you ever done anything like that?
No, I haven't. But it can't be all that hard, can it?
I couldn't say. But I'm sure you can do it.
Our Lady... Henry, I'm a bit worried. I never spoke to people like that before. I've no idea what to say. They'll all laugh at me.
Have no fear. You can do it. If you didn't have what it took, Our Lady wouldn't have chosen you, would she?
I suppose you're right. But it's still hard for me.
Think of Matthias. You want him to recover, don't you?
Yes! If I don't let her down, she'll surely heal him for me.
That's the spirit. Enough beating around the bush. Go and let him have it.
All right. Here goes. God be with you. The Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary came to me in a dream. And she showed me things. Things I've never seen before. A great city. A great and beautiful city it was. Great and beautiful. With many, many spires. Tall spires. Golden in the sunlight. And around the city was a mighty wall. All this she showed to me. But then the city was suddenly engulfed in flames. The earth began to shake and the gate burst open. Holes opened up in the ground and from them beasts of hell leapt forth. They broke down the walls and stormed the city through the broken gate. And the beasts hunted down all the sinners. They sank their fangs into their burning flesh and tore them to pieces mercilessly. And the sinners screamed and tried to flee them. But it was in vain. But then Our Lady appeared. Mary, the Holy Mother of God. She covered the whole city in her cloak, smothered the flames, and drove out the beasts. The penitent sinners came out of the city, knelt before the Virgin in prayer, and thanked her for their salvation. That is the vision that came to me. And I believe this message was not meant for me alone. It was a warning to us all. We are those sinners, and we must once again build those mighty walls. Not from stone or wood, but from virtue and love for our neighbor. And whoever has sinned and acted unrighteously must repent and change their ways.
suckler. That lass doesn't hold
Isn't
back.
she that lass?
But there's
who
truth
worked for
in what
Brother
she says,
Nicodemus?
no doubt.
The girl was right.
Well,
It was like a parallel
guess if that didn't scare the bejesus out of everybody, I don't know what will.
Maybe I
He's
should
over
go
there,
and
then.
make her an offer.
I think she's a tad busy,
Please.
Doug.
It's very important. The way you spoke, it sounded so true. I even had a feeling the earth shook beneath my feet when you spoke. I have some trouble, and I didn't know who to go to until I heard you speak.
Not now. Please. I can't.
But you were just talking about helping your neighbor.
All right, but quickly, I beg you.
It's about my husband, Ambrose, the tailor. He's good to me. He's an honest tradesman and a skilled one. But he keeps playing dice. He sits at that table late into the night, and more than once he lost a small fortune.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't know how I could help.
I want him to stop, but he won't listen to me. I'm at a loss what to do. I thought maybe if you were to go and have a word with him.
Oh, all right. I'll come and see you when I have some time to spare.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Okay. He's opened up a problem here. Yeah. I think we better have a chat with her.
My word, Johanka. That speech of yours on the square. I swear I never heard anything like it in my life.
Let's talk about it later. Right now, Guta, the Sasau tailor's wife, came to talk to me, and she was quite desperate. Did you hear?
Yes, I heard everything. So give her some advice then.
But I don't know what to tell her. Our Lady didn't prepare me for anything like that.
Oh, that's what you wanted, isn't it? Your words didn't fall on deaf ears. And now you can't let people down when they come to you.
I suppose you're right. We ought to try and do something.
We?
Be quiet and think. We have to find a way.
Jesus, you're really full of holy fire.
Stop blaspheming and start thinking how we can get Ambrose to give up his dice playing.
I was thinking of just stealing his dice, but never mind.
Supposing Ambrose were to lose enough to make him regret it. If he were to lose something really important. Mal was used to scold me by saying, one day you'll go too far and then you'll be sorry.
That's it, Henry. Ambrose has to realise for himself how he's harming others, and most of all his wife and himself. Thank you.
Glad to be of help.
But I can't go anywhere. Never mind playing dice in taverns. I've too much work to do. But you could.
Well, okay then.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Henry. Go and see the tailor's wife and sort it out with her. I have to go back now. Goodbye.
Well, like how she said we would fix all this. I mean, so far it seems to be me that's doing, well, she did quite a lot of talking. I mean, yeah, she's all the mouth and I'm all the action. Right, we've got to go and see the tailor's wife about her husband then.
Good morning.
Johanka sent me. She asked me to help you with your trouble.
She did. That's wonderful. But she said she'd come herself.
Well, she's up to her ears in work. And besides, we figured your husband wouldn't pay much attention to a woman, since he doesn't even listen to you.
I'm afraid that's true. What now, though?
Well, Johanka thought it would help if Ambrose saw how playing dice was no good either for himself or for you.
Ha! I've been telling him off about it for years to no avail. I even took his dice several times. But he always gets new ones.
You won't get anywhere telling him off. Ambrose has to realise it for himself. If he lost everything he has to me, that would teach him a lesson. And then I'd talk to him man to man.
Oh, God, no. I want him to stop playing, not to lose the roof over our heads.
No, don't worry. Whatever I win from him, I'll give it back to you. But first, he really has to believe he's lost everything.
Do you swear, by the Virgin Mary, to give everything back?
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
I swear I'll give back every last groschen, as the Virgin Mary is my witness.
Very well, then. If you think it'll help, take him for everything he has.
Do you think he'll want to play with me?
Well, he promised not long ago he'd quit. But I'll believe it when I see it. He'll keep playing, especially when he's had a drink or two. And if he's feeling lucky, he'll lose his head entirely and play till the early hours.
All right.
Huh?
Thanks for the advice.
So basically I've got to get him drunk and lose some of it. Yeah, I've got to lure him into a false sense of victory.
Where can I find Ambrose?
He's not here now. He's getting ready for a trip to Kuttenberg on some business or other. No doubt you'll find him at the inn. You'd better hurry if you want to catch him. He said he wants to leave soon.
Okay, well I'm staying there
Good
anyway.
luck, then.
Yeah, usually what dice is, quite frankly. Look. Oh, I haven't even got loaded ones. Right, go on, Doug. We obviously didn't bring the horse, so we're gonna have to walk.